Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Seeing Beyond and Through with Monty. Well, within the past couple of days, this story broke about the sister in the middle who rejected a high-value man. And this particular high-value man happens to be a nuclear physicist with the Navy. So basically, it went down whereas he went to a dating show on YouTube. And before I go on, I want you to hear for yourself as to what actually transpired.
You're reading?
Yeah, I was actually reading. I ship out in a few days, so I was just reading The Art of Strategy.
Okay. Is that the military?
Yeah, so actually I'm a nuclear physicist for the Navy.
No.
So I do that in a few days.
Oh, yeah. Okay. How old are you?
I am 27. I look a little young. I'm not that young.
Yeah, you look young. So where do you live?
So I'm actually in the Woodlands, Texas right now. Right down there by Houston. I'm about 30 minutes away from Houston, so I'm a little close.
Oh, nice. Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
Man, where do I start? I like martial arts a lot. I did a bit of pharmacy back when I was a little bit younger, about 2-3 years ago. I got certified at pharmacy around when I was 17. I didn't really do anything with it. I went to university for a while. I was getting like a business degree. So I have a bachelor's in business. And then I did pharmacy for a little while, for about 3 years, and then got bored. So I was like, let's go see what a year ago. Got a 96 on that. It goes up to a 99, got a 96. They offered me nuclear physics, and I was like, why the fuck not? So I went there, and now I ship out in a few days.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, best of luck as you ship out pineapples. Yeah. Why? Because he literally didn't tell me any qualities about himself. He's just like, I made a 96 on this. I did this. And I feel like I did that at first too. But however, I need a man with some personality. You felt that quick? You know you didn't have personality? Yes, I'm really good at reading people.
Stop.
Okay, so basically you heard that. So basically the guy is a nuclear physicist, and he called in on Millie Mononco's Pineapple Show, where apparently she tries to hook up dates between black singles. So he called there looking for a black female. Now, I want to point out certain things to you about her facial expressions, her eyes, her voice pitch and tone, what I have noticed. And I'm going to go into a different direction because to me, this is no different than when Anthony Taylor, the MM fighter, gave a shout out to Keisha Cole, wanting to take her out. And she rejected him publicly, stating that, oh, I'm working on new music now. My music is very important to me. But within a year, she ended up with a fella, very young guy, dark skin. And she ended up having a baby by him. Now, there's a reason why I mentioned dark skin. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Because I believe that it applies here. So, this young lady on Millie Mononco's Pineapple Show rejected him by stating that he wasn't exciting enough or didn't have enough personality. And arrogantly, she believes that you can pick up on that within a matter of minutes. Not taking into considerations that people can be nervous. They're not really in their element. This could be their first time doing something, which can make them very clumsy, which can make them very insecure, which can make them very, kind of not themselves. They're not able to show you their personality at that particular time and moment. But sometimes you have to give people a chance. but she wrote him off pretty fast. And she mentioned personality. And I thought that was very fast the way you wrote him off. Even Millie seemed to be taken aback by that quick, that fast, when you didn't do any type of lead-in questions to even try to bring out at least part of his personality, some of it, a little stitch of his personality. But people, I'm going to take this into a different direction. Some of you may find it uncomfortable, but I don't care. I'm going to speak the truth. When she talks about personality, that's a tiny bit of it. I think, to me, that physically she was not attracted to him. He has a very boyish look to me, and he doesn't really have a very edgy or very masculine type of a look. Nor is he dark-skinned. I am almost willing to bet you that she, like a lot of black women, prefer them to be darker. Because I believe that so many black women look at darker skin as being more masculine, more manly, more rugged, more rough. And the guy, the nuclear physicist, had a much more safer look. But here's the problem with that. See, just like Anthony Taylor, when Keisha Cole rejected him, he went to an other. His new girlfriend right now, who he's in a relationship with, I believe is a Asian. Now, it would not surprise me if this nuclear physicist, his next girl, who he's going to be with, we'll probably see him within a couple of months, is going to be with the non-black girl. Because I do not believe that, as I have told you guys on many a times, on plenty of videos, about colorism within the black community, a lot of times, white people or non-black people will still see this complexion of Anthony Taylor and his complexion. They would still see that as being dark-skinned. And this goes to show you that within the black community, as I've been trying to tell you guys, that black women tend to prefer men who are darker. Black men tend to prefer women who are lighter. And I truly believe that this case at the Millie Monaco Pineapple Show, this was a clear case of her not really being into a guy who looks boyish, who looks safe, and who's too light. And that's really unfortunate, because the reason why, she did not get a chance to even explore or get to know his personality. And this is why so many black women miss out on, because this outer exterior, I think you have to be spiritual enough and mature enough to look past that, considering that there's a cry among black women that there's not enough of available black men who are into them. Now, when this type of man, a nuclear physicist, goes over to a different side, to a non-black female, then you're going to start hearing these, well, see, told you they're not into us. Well, how about told you that you didn't give him a chance? You can't have it both ways. But this female on this particular show right here, from the way she's looking, just the aura in which I get from her, I could be wrong, let me confess that, but I'm going to guess that right away, from the very beginning, that she was just not into him. That physically, he was not appealing to her. And regardless of his credentials, being a scientist, being a very high achiever, having these degrees, a PhD, it still wasn't enough for her. She wants the danger zone. She wants someone with the edge. She wants someone that she deems more masculine. And she wants someone, unfortunately, who's darker. And I say that, unfortunately, because a lot of times that's no bearing on their character or how they are going to treat. you. So basically, I think that we need to do a better job in teaching our young girls, our young boys, to look more within the inside of the person, to look at other characteristics. You know, are they keeping their word? Are they truthful? Honest? Can they make you laugh? Are they showing compassion? Are they a hard worker? Are they a fair person? Do they treat animals well? Those are some of the things that are extremely important when assessing who we want to be entangled with. But this female right here in the middle, I truly believe that that was an excuse. And who's to say that they would have been a good pairing? But the way that she dismissed them right away, off the bat, we will never know. She will never know. And sometimes with good people, they don't come around that often. And in the future, within the black community, if we happen to see him with a non-black female, let's not get up there and say things like, well, he turned his back on us, on the black community, so to speak, and that he doesn't want to be bothered with a black female, or there goes another one. No. I think that in this case right here, clearly, he was the one who was not given a chance, an opportunity, or a shot. The door was closed on him. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is another edition of Sin Beyond and Through with Monty, and I will see you all beyond and through.